Anzu, Old Babylonian version. Tablet 1 not extant. Tablet 2. He stole the Elil power. Rites were abandoned. Father Elil, their counselor, was dumbstruck. Radiance faded, silence reigned. Every one of the Igigi was thrown into confusion, for he had stripped the chamber of its radiance. The gods of the land assembled for a solution. Anum made his voice heard, addressed the gods his sons. Whichever god slays Anzum, I shall make his name greatest of all. They called the canal controller Anum's son. The decision-maker spoke to him. O canal controller, your battle force must never turn aside. Strike Anzum with lightning, your weapon. Your name shall be great among the great gods. You shall have no rival among the gods your brothers. Show prowess to the gods, and your name shall be powerful. He addressed his words to Anum. Father, who could rush off to the inaccessible mountain? Which of your sons will be Anzum's conqueror? For he has robbed Duranki's god of the rights. He flew off into hiding and waited. His utterance has replaced that of Duranki's god. Whoever he curses turns to clay. At his utterance the gods must now tremble. He turned away, saying he would not make the expedition. They called Gera, Anunitum's son. The decision-maker spoke to him. Father, who could rush off to the inaccessible mountain? Which of your sons will be Anzum's conqueror? For he has robbed Duranki's god of the rights. He flew off into hiding and waited. His utterance replaced that of Duranki's god. Whoever he curses turns to clay. At his utterance the gods must now tremble. They called Shara, Ishtar's son. The decision-maker spoke to him. Father, who could rush off to the inaccessible mountain? Which of your sons will be Anzum's conqueror? For he has robbed Duranki's god of the rights. He flew off into hiding and waited. His utterance has replaced that of Duranki's god. Whoever he curses turns to clay. At his utterance the gods must now tremble. They were silenced. The gods despaired of advice. The Igigi assembled, despondent, troubled. The Lord of Intelligence, wise one who dwells in the Apsu, spoke to his father Anum from his heart. Let me give the command and pick from the assembly Anzum's conqueror. The Igigi listened to him saying this. They were freed from anxiety and kissed his feet. He called the great goddess mistress of Lacuna, and announced her supremacy in the assembly. Offer the powerful one, your superb beloved, broad of chest, who forms the seven of battle, Ningirsu, the powerful one, your superb beloved, broad of chest, who forms the seven of battle. The great goddess, the supreme, listened to him saying this, and uttered, yes. The gods of the land were glad at her utterance. They were freed from anxiety and kissed her feet. She called into the gods' assembly, her son. She instructed her favorite, saying to him, in the presence of Anum and Dagon, Lacuna, they announced the course of their rites in the assembly. I gave birth to all the Igigi, created the gods' assembly, I, Mami, designated the Elil power for my brother, even kingship of heaven for Anum. Anzum has disrupted the kingship that I designated. He has robbed Elil, rejected your father. Make a path, fix the hour. Let light dawn for the gods whom I created. Muster your devastating battle force. Let your seven evil winds concentrate on Lacuna. Conquer soaring Anzum, and give peace to the earth which I created. Wreck his dwelling. Let terror move over him. Let fear of Lacuna, your battle force, shake in him. 2 lines missing. Make the devastating whirlwind rise up against him. Set your arrow in the bow to carry poison. May your shouted curse cast panic over him. May he grope through the darkness, let his vision weaken and fail. May he not flee from you, may his pinions fall in the clash. Your face must keep changing like a Galu demon. Send out a fog so that he cannot recognize your features. May the moon's crescent not glow overhead, let broad daylight be as darkness for him. Seize him by the throat, conquer Anzum, and let the winds bring the feathers as good news to Ekor, to your father Elil. Let the winds bring the feathers as good news. The warrior listened to his mother's speech. Keen for the fight, he felt powerful enough. He went back to the mountain. She who harnesses the 7 demons of wind, who dance in the dust, the 7 whirlwinds, the great goddess who harnesses the 7 demons of wind, mustered his devastating battle force. Lacuna, the gods concentrate on Lacuna. On the side of Anzum's mountain, the god met him. Anzum looked at him and shook with rage at him. He charged, baring his teeth like an Umu demon. His mantle of radiance surrounded the mountain. Tablet 3. Anzum looked at him and shook with rage at him. He charged, baring his teeth like an Umu demon. His mantle of radiance surrounded the mountain. He roared like a lion in a sudden rage. In utter fury, he shouted to the warrior, "I have taken away every single right. Who are you to come to do battle against me? Give your reasons." His utterance came out aggressively at him. The warrior Ningirsu answered Anzum, "I am the avenger of Duranki's god, who established Duranki, who decreed destinies. I have come to Lacuna, do battle against you, to trample on you. Lacuna, whirlwinds, armor." Anzum listened to his speech, then roared his shout furiously amid the mountains. The armor-plated breast was bathed in blood. The battle force whizzed and roared between them. The powerful superb one, Mami's son, trusted of Anum and Dagon, beloved of the far-sighted one, set the shaft to the bow, aimed it at him, but it did not go near Anzum. The shaft turned back. Anzum shouted at it, "You shaft that came, return to your reed thicket." Gap of about 46 lines. Cut off his pinions, detach both right and left. When he sees and emits his utterance, shout, "Wing to wing, don't panic." 2 lines fragmentary. Inundate the mountain pastures, cause confusion. Lacuna his throat. Then shall kingship enter Ekur again. Then shall rights return for the father who begot you. Then surely shall shrines be created. Establish your cult centers all over the four quarters. The god listened to his father's message. Keen for the fight, he felt powerful enough, and went back to the mountain. The god prepared the 7 of battle. He, Lacuna, the 4 winds. Lacuna, the earth quaked, tremors filled it. His Lacuna grew overcast, the sky darkened. He tired him out so that Anzum shed his pinions in the clash of the tempest.